Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Oh man. Oh, woo! Some news is just great news. Kellen Moore to the Eagles as the OC. Oh Lord. Woo! Ooh-wee. And they over there big capping. Oh man, and I love it. I always say the off season is the time of illogical optimism. But I'm gonna break this down, man, because this is wonderful news. Especially in the midst of so much just bad news. I needed this and we gonna talk about it. Because, ooh-wee, it's so much to measure. And I will, trust me, I will measure this. I'm gonna break this down, man, because this is not looking good for Philly, but it's looking good for the Dallas Cowboys. Be right back. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah.
Ooh. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride, for the win. Still move on the hush, never run from none. I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month,
Let's
still
go.
from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich.
Let's go.
I'm sporty and rich, do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest.
Let's go.
Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to bet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-Day. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Shots fired. Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter.
Do it again, again, again.
And all the executives have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
Ooh, man. Oh, my Lord. Goofy. Man, when I got that news of Kellen Moore as the OC, bro, I sincerely fell out my seat, bro. Like, oh, my God, you done played yourself. Oh, you done played yourself. Ooh, they falling for the trap. Oh my. Philly is falling for it. And see, worse, this is the worst part. They cocky about it. They cocky. And see, all right. Now I always say, and I mean this, and this is a perfect example of it. I always say the off season is the time for illogical optimism. And it really is. A lot of people get really illogical when it comes down to the optimism that they have from off-season moves. And I see this totally different than a lot of them. I've been kind of keeping my ear to the ground. I've been kind of listening. I've been like, boy, them boys are crazy. Cause see, first what they doing is they trying to say this is the overwhelming narrative that the Philly people are trying to say. They trying to say, it's nothing wrong with Kellen Moore. It was Dak. So they go on to the point of saying Dak choked. It wasn't Kellen. It was Dak. See, but I'm the perfect person to go at this. Like, I am literally, it is nobody better than me at attacking this. Why? First of all, there's only a few people that was going at Kellen Moore when it was unpopular. Only a few. It wasn't that many, right? I could definitely say J Tuck was. I could say Scott did some. I went crazy going at Kellen. Wow, he had the number one offense. So this video is obviously not at all a sneak diss to Philly. This is all about football and facts. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If them Philly content people were smart, they would bring me on. They would say, hey, boss, I know you had a lot to say about Kellen. What did we just get? I would tell you. I wouldn't be trolling or nothing. I would tell you straight up what you getting ready to get. Now, would I help you on how to go against Kellen?
Oh, hell no.
I would not help you. I would not tell you what to do. I would not tell you the strategy of how to attack Kellen. But I would tell you what's getting ready to happen. And I'm going to tell you, it's bad. And to me, I'm telling you, it's signaling. I'm going to tell you, it's signaling some bad stuff that's going on in Philly. I'm sensing something. It's a major divide that's going on. Because I'm going to tell you, this Kellen move is not a Nick Sirianni move, man. It is not. Nope. This has the smell of front office ish. How we see Philly thought they was mad from this year. Ooh, they finna be real mad. This is a show that I'm almost guarantee you that I'm gonna be able to play back this show around mid-November. I promise you. I'm going to just replay this whole show in mid-November and everybody going to be like, bruh, damn, you said all that was going to happen. Yep. So the first thing I'm going to say, man, Philly looking cursed, bro. Y'all looking cursed. Yeah. A real life curse on Philly. See, I saw the same thing happen in Houston. Hold on. Before I get into this, I gotta measure the Kool-Aid. Let's go. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Man. So I saw this happen with Houston, right? To where you can act in a way as a fan base to where you bring judgment on yourself. I'm serious. You can act a certain kind of way as a fan base to where you bring the judgment on you. So I saw this happen with the Texans. Nobody can, or the Houston city, the city of Houston. See, I play football for the University of Houston. And before I really started to see what the people of Houston was like versus Dallas, I used to have a rule where I would say Texas over outsiders. That's what I used to say. And I meant it. So like, for instance, when the San Antonio Spurs was playing Miami Heat, I was going for the Spurs. You know, when the Rockets was going against Orlando as a youngster, I was rocking with the Rockets because they was Texas. But then when I was living in Houston, I started noticing that a lot of them had hate for Dallas. And it was mostly because of all that success we had with all the rings. So there was some pent up little brother energy that was coming from Houston that I honestly feel like makes them curse. Because think about it. The Texans and the Oilers both in the playoffs broke a record for biggest comebacks. One was against Kansas City. The other was against the Oilers. Cursed. Look what happened to Foreman. George Foreman. Cursed. 5-slammer jammer. Cursed. Even when Durant got hurt in the finals, well, the Western Conference Series, he hurt his Achilles. Houston missed 27 threes. Mathematically impossible. They was a good team at shooting the ball. Cursed. Yeah. See, Philly don't know this. And they're overreaching to try to make themselves relevant. I think they cursed themselves. I'm serious, man. Cause see, they done lost integrity. See, you lost your integrity when you can look at a good quarterback, and because you want to be better than Dallas so bad that you constantly slander a good quarterback with a good name. Yeah. And you are very hypocritical. So, when Dak had the interceptions last year, they couldn't shut up about it. Jalen Hurts had the turnovers. They was quiet as a mouse. You couldn't. That energy was different. So isn't this perfect? It is so perfect that now we get a chance to look at how this is getting ready to play out with Kellen Moore with Hurts. This is finna be so good. Listen, y'all, this is finna be so good. Now, I don't want to be cursed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present this with balance with no hate. With no hate. Because first, let's lay the groundwork first of what they're getting. Now, they go pretend like everything is okay, that the sun is going to shine and all of that. They go blame Dak like they always do. They go just, take some old popcorn ass content and just be lazy on their analysis. Or just everybody blames Dak for everything. It was Dak's fault. And that's just common. But let me explain this. And if Philly people want to talk to me, I will talk real ball with you. All right. But listen real quick. Let's just break this down. We gonna go one by one and we gonna break this down. Here we go.
Is that our offense is antiquated, because they want somebody to be designing more schemes to get people open, as opposed to what we were just talking about, allowing your man to beat somebody with timing. Now, I put a lot of what happened with Dak on Kellen Moore.
CD Lamb just wasn't utilized enough. Like in the last game that they lost, he was only targeted a couple of times. You got one of the more exciting receivers in the entire league, and you don't target it. You throw to a tight end that's going to give you 10 yards. So there were some issues, especially there, in that last ball game.
Yeah.
I looked at what we did. I thought we offensively tried to feature some guys that we went away from our playmakers. Mm-hmm. And that's not what you should do. That's why I'm questioning some of the things that transpired.
We see both these teams here at the Super Bowl. It's so easy for them to feed the ball to Cooper Kupp, right, Odell, even Chase. Why is it so hard for Dallas to be able to feed the ball to CD and Amari?
Creativity, or the lack thereof creativity. When you have quality wide receivers like Amari Cooper, CD Lamb, Gallup at the time, Wilson, and others, you create matchup issues by moving them all around. They should be able to run routes, and they should be interchangeable. I mean, they need to get their act together in terms of calling consistent plays that are giving our guys and doing the things that you talked about, creating ways for these guys to get the ball in their hands instead of the standard way of doing it. The creativity that I would expect from Kellen Moore needs to continue to evolve. And we need to take advantage of that.
And my number one issue this whole offseason was Kellen Moore. Now, bro, I said my number one issue. Now, this is when we was ranked number one. Because he has the number one offense in yards and points. But this was also before game 1 versus Tampa. This was before game 1. Irvin spoke out. Emmitt Smith spoke out. Jimmy Johnson spoke out. Aikman spoke out about the lack of adaptability in his system and not really targeting playmakers. My suggestion is this: keep your system, Kellen, but you have to be able to turn a knob. I was trying. See, this is one thing, boss. This is what y'all got to realize. This is why I say I have earned the right to warn. See, this wasn't popular to say then. It was not easy to say then. You look like a contrarian when you talk like this then. Now, everybody cool with it now, but it was not popular to say what I was saying then. And I was saying to try to fix even Kellen. I was saying, Kellen, keep your system, but turn a knob. You got to be able to target your playmakers. That when that's not working, go at your stars. I want to get you guys' opinion on that because we heard from the other, Hall of Famers and legends. We want to get you guys on record on this.
I like to refer this to as playing basketball.
Okay.
If you got a guy that's all of a sudden hitting from threes,
go at him.
Give him the ball and let him shoot.
I'm gone. You can have my seat. I heard enough.
If somebody, simple deal. When we were playing Green Bay, they did not want Michael and Alvin to catch the ball deep. They did not want Emmitt Smith to run. So they rolled those corners up, played that cover 2, and nobody covered me. So we just threw the ball to me, and it was easy.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Simplify the game.
Yeah. I remember in a playoff game, I caught 11 passes. That was the record for the Dallas Cowboys in a playoff game, most receptions. Yeah. The next week, Michael Irvin broke it with 13. But for 1 week.
I told you.
I'm telling you now.
You was the bet.
Yeah, buddy. But why not? If they're going to give you something,
take it. Now we have Novacek on record.
Yeah.
Ditto. All right, there it is. Ditto. Well, thank you guys. Hey, it was a pleasure. Thank y'all for giving y'all blood to the Cowboys. I greatly appreciate it. So a lot of people go say, oh, Boss is just hating. He's hating on Kellen. He's hating on Hurts. Okay, you can say I'm hating, bro. But you go say all these Hall of Famers who was all speaking together and all one voice, all pointing at one person. See, I know they gonna come out and say it was Dak. I know, and it wasn't just Cowboy players too. It wasn't just, it was also Kurt Warner, who not a Cowboy, who pointed directly at Kellen Moore. And see, when I was putting this together, it was painful because this was also what the Cowboys was ignoring. All of their former greatest guys was telling them, man, Kellen Moore and his system-based offense is the problem. Specifically, it's called a no-identity offense. Shout out to J Tuck. So now this has nothing to do with hate. And it's more so signaling if Philly people take off their pom-poms, all right? If they take off their optimistic pom-poms and put on their football thinking hat, they will see that it's trouble brewing. But you got to take off your pom-poms to see it. So hold on real quick. Let me show y'all a couple of more things, and then we go put this all together. All right, y'all know I investigate. This is my thing. I'm an investigator of the space. My boy called me Columbo. I'm definitely a Columbo of the space. Speaking of that, we got a big week. Ooh, this week gonna be fire for a lot of reasons. So I'm doing a show tomorrow, another slept on it, about Micah Parsons, the most selfish, right? But then I got under their trust issues, right? Trust me, this show is gonna go different than how most people would think. It's gonna go different because I've been wanting to talk about this trust issues for a while. This is the perfect time. Oh man, save this in your calendar. Listen, it's bigger than what we think. It's some issues we go definitely discuss. I'm gonna freestyle that likely tomorrow. Then on top of that, I got a call from Law. Michael Parsons' brother want to respond, so we setting it up. All right, we gonna talk about it, and y'all know me, bro. I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass. Not Micah, not his brother, not Jesse. Nobody. Nobody. My only loyalty is to the Cowboys. So I'm definitely gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna be respectful.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
But I'm not gonna blink at all to say what needs to be said to improve this team. Yeah. So I talked to Law. I said, man, can I promote it now? He said, yeah, go ahead. So we just looking for a date to do it, but we go do it. We go sit down. And I'm the right one. Trust me, bro. I'm going to listen. I'm going to speak my mind.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
But y'all come back for that trust issues, man. Trust. I'm calling this show Trust Issues, right? It's going to be important. It's going to be important. It's going to be different too. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like some of the stuff that's being said out there. I specifically don't like how Jesse getting called out. Let me say that. I'm gonna talk about that too. I don't like it. People's character gotta be put into an account with your analysis. Like that's why I said I ain't gonna get into it. I'm gonna go back to what we talking about with Kellen, but I gotta say this first. People's track record need to be put into account. That's why I said I've earned the right to warn. I said at this point, I should have earned the right with Cowboy Nation to warn. So if I say something that's contrary to others or unpopular, I believe I've earned that right. I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about that in more detail tomorrow. But getting back to Kellen and what it means, because this is the show at hand. What to expect. All right. What to expect. That's what we're dealing with right now. So first, let me go deal with this real quick and let's go put it together some more. Here we go.
he's a viable option because he's always in the right spot. He's doing the right things. The offense doesn't center around anybody. That goes to the offense doesn't center around anybody doing the right things. The offense doesn't center around anybody doing the right things. The offense doesn't center around anybody doing the right things. The offense doesn't center around doing the right things. The offense doesn't center around anybody. That goes to the open guy, and Dalton's open quite a bit.
All right, Philly. When you put your pom-poms down, I'm going to warn you that your new offense under Kellen Moore does not center around anybody. And I'm glad. I'm glad your offense does not center around anybody. See, because I see it's getting ready to blow up, bro. They don't see it, but I see it coming, bro. Damn. They say I'm streaming on Loud Channel. Hold on, let me turn that off. Loud, my bag, bro. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me turn off that stream. I ain't know I was streaming on Loud Channel. Loud, my bad, bro. Damn, I sure am.